And now it is my honor to introduce you to the co-founder and the board chair of the Jordan Elizabeth Harris Foundation, and more importantly, the mother of Jordan Elizabeth Harris. Please help me welcome Mrs. Ellen Harris.
Thank you, Carlo. Thank you all for being here, and thank you, Tom, Ebony, Alicia, Isaac, and Fraser for your inspiring words. I'd also like to thank our generous donors, sponsors, and table captains, because without them, this luncheon would not be as successful as it is. I hope that we now have a room full of mental health warriors. Our first Light the Trail ride was in 2017. That ride was 3,400 miles from the West Coast to the East Coast and lasted about 10 weeks. Just a few days into the ride, the executive director at the time informed us that she was leaving for a better opportunity. As you can imagine, we were panicked knowing that we wouldn't be back for 10 weeks, but we soon found our savior. Christina Judge came on board and took over the reins while we were gone. We will never be able to thank her for that and for the 4.5 years that she led this organization with passion and compassion. Christina, would you please stand up and let us recognize you? The National Center for Injury Prevention and Control, which is an arm of the CDC, makes a big deal on their website of mentioning that in 2021, government funding for suicide prevention research increased from $10 million to $12 million. While it's wonderful that that funding has been increased, let me put that in perspective. In 2021, over 47,000 people in the US died by suicide. During that same period, 43,000 people, or 4,000 fewer people, died of breast cancer in the US, but the government funded over $500 million to breast cancer research. Talk about disparity. Margaret Mead, the anthropologist, said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." We can't count on the government to fund local suicide prevention programs or local depression research or the Hope Squad. The Jordan Elizabeth Harris Foundation relies on you for that funding. You, the committed citizens who have a passion for eliminating suicide and solving the mystery of depression. I urge you to help us in our quest to change and create change, and save lives. On the table in front of you is a pledge card. You'll find it inside your program. Please donate whatever fits into your budget, whether it's $5 or $5,000. This year, we've made it very easy for you. If you look at the bottom of the pledge card, there's a QR code that'll take you directly to the donate page of our website when you scan it. You can also text your donation to 833-307-0773. Additionally, if you'd like to take home one of these gorgeous orchids that are on your table, there's an envelope by the orchids for your suggested donation of $20. We are incredibly grateful to you all for your generosity and commitment to the foundation and our mission to prevent suicide, eliminate stigma, and provide hope to people struggling with depression.